Happy Sunday. It's November 10th, 2024. It's 8:21 p.m. What is going on? A couple things to report. So my Wi-Fi took a fat shit. Don't know what's going on with that. That sucks. And my office was closed today, so I'm going to have to go tomorrow and figure that out. Really annoying. Then I couldn't connect to my speaker for some reason. So that was weird. My Bluetooth speaker. And then on top of that, I couldn't even activate my hotspot on my phone. It just wasn't working. So something happened between last night and this morning. Something happened. I don't know what's going on. All my bills are paid. I don't know what the problem is. So whatever. But here we are. Went to Costco today with Lexi. Got stocked up on a lot of shit. And without sharing too much information, it was just a stressful time because we both spent a lot of money. And again, without sharing too much information, because it's not my place, it just inspired me a little bit more to work just a little bit harder, so that the stress from financial burden is never ever an issue for me and my future family, for my mom, for Lexi, for my little brother, for anybody. And it's just a nice reminder sometimes to go through stressful, shitty, whatever times, because they serve as a great reminder of what you're working toward. So that's that. But other than that, nothing much else to say. Spent the weekend with Lexi. It was so great. The fact that I don't work tomorrow, which is what I'm going to talk about, is just a game changer. And I don't work tomorrow because it's what's the holiday tomorrow? Holiday is Veterans Day. Damn, I'm a piece of shit. I don't know that. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, and we've been doing it for 70 years. So happy 70th birthday, Veterans Day. I need to get caught up on my history and why we do things. Yeah, we went to Costco today, and I saw a couple books on politics, and I just picked them up, and I was just really interested with everything that's been going on. I just want to learn more and more and more and be politically educated on what's going on, you know? There's a lot of stuff that happens on a day-to-day basis, and with the election and all the stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm working really hard, actually, on establishing beliefs with facts and actual real substance, rather than hearing somebody like Andy talk about how we need this and then agreeing with what he says without even putting thought into what he says or why I personally agree with it. Because if I hear somebody say, hey, I believe in this because blah, 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 and I like that, I'll remember that I like that. But then if somebody asks me later, why do I like that? Why do I support this? I always freeze and I think, I don't know. I don't think I don't know, but it's like in the moment, I can't think of shit. And I do that a lot, actually. I'll hear something, I'll learn something. For example, if it fits your macros, eat whatever you want. However, don't eat on junk. If somebody says, why does that work? I would say, well, because calories are calories. And, well, I don't know, you know. And that's probably not the best example because I do know a little bit about that. But I'll just freeze. And I'm like, dude, why? Why is this happening? And I think that's because I don't spend time trying to retain the info and the details. I just remember the outcome. But it's ironic because I'm the type of person that wants to know the whys, the hows, the details, as opposed to just the answer. If I say, hey, what time should I post on Instagram? And my coach says you need to post at 5:03 p.m. That's great. And I'll probably always remember that. But why though? Why 5:03 why? Why not 5:02? Now, I'm not trying to cause a problem here, but just why, you know? So I'm just working on that. I'm trying to read stuff and I'm trying to figure out what I think of something and then figure out how I can learn more about that. And then I'll read a post, figure out if I agree with that, figure out if that's a belief of mine, stuff like that before I start going on and, you know. I just want to know my stuff and I want to be more involved politically. We just got a second chance, man, and I'm not taking that for granted. So anyway, so what I wanted to talk about this episode was the fact that I don't work tomorrow. But actually, one more thing. So I launched the Allegiant Fit podcast, and that, I look at the stats, kind of cool. I mean, it's cool that I finally launched it because it's real. I have the dashboard. It's now on the following platforms. It's on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Samsung Podcast, Podchaser, and Boomplay. So right now it's not on Listen Notes, Tune In with Alexa, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. So we're not on those yet, but I'm not really concerned really with those because I'm not doing the show every day and it's not going to be a big thing. I'm the goal I think is a weekly timeline with the show. I haven't committed to shit, but it's there. I have it. I'm now paying for it. So there is kind of the push to do it, but we have 5 listens my first day. November 10th is November 10th. So I think, let's see. Oh, that's right. So November 9th is when it was birthed. November 10th is when it was uploaded to all most major platforms. So the very first day, it did 5 streams. So that's pretty cool. My first 100 episodes of the Bad Project podcast, this podcast, didn't get a single listen in the first 100. So we're already doing, what is that? 500,000% better? Whatever the number is. I don't know. 500,000. Where the fuck did I get that number? No, that's right. In one episode, I get 5 versus 100, I get 0. So 100 had 2 zeros. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. I was actually listening to it. I'm going to play part of it so you can understand what I'm saying. I think the quality is actually really good. And I guess I'll prove my point here by you listening to this specific show because I enhanced the effects of the audio to make the audio or the vocals sound better. So, for example, right now, see what time is this at? So I'm gonna put a little splice. 7:20, 7:30. So right now, this is me with the effects, all that shit, and then right now, this is me without any effects. This is just my voice with the microphone. So I'm gonna turn it on again, and this is me talking normal. This is the effects on. Now I'm going to turn it off again. So blah, blah, blah. And now I'm just going to do a long pause. Ready? Or a long voice note so you can hear the difference. So I flickered the effect there. I haven't done it yet. Obviously I have to go and edit that. That's what it sounds like. There's quite a difference. And I think it sounds really good, actually. I'm really happy with the sound. So that is what the Allegiant Fit podcast for men has. Also, I'm looking at the cover art, and the shit's too small. The words are too small. It looks good, I guess. It could be a lot bigger. So, yeah, it's a work in progress. And again, I talked about this. It's just a white square. It's got Allegiant Fit. The fit is a light blue. The fitness podcast for men. Men is a light blue. And then it says, how to build muscle, burn fat, build confidence without dieting, endless cardio, or drugs. And we got the parental advisory explicit content sticker. And I'm full screen on Spotify on my MacBook, and I can't even read what the fuck the words say because it's so small. So live and learn. It's all good. But yeah, the Allegiant Fit podcast for men with Bryson Q Sessions is now available. So you can go stream that. That one is strictly fitness, strictly nutrition, how to get better with your physical health as a man. Now, I'm sure if you're a woman, you can get a lot of value from that too, but my audience is men because that's the people I want to be in my program. Those are the people that I want to help because I just the transformation that I've undergone in the last year and a half almost, is something that I think the entire fucking world could benefit from immensely, especially the United States. I think if every man could just up their ante, not saying I'm the gold standard by any means, not even close, but if every man could just up the ante just a little bit because I was in a dark place personally. And everybody's like, oh, did you want to kill yourself ever? You didn't have it as hard as my anxiety. Dude, I'm not trying to compare who has it worse. I don't give a fuck. I was in a dark place, and I'm not in a dark place anymore. I'm the furthest thing from it. So if I can help somebody get from there to where I'm at now, say it all the time, That would be a fucking dream. So the goal is to help men. Anyway, that's all the shit I wanted to talk about there. But here's the thing. So all day today, I kept getting reminded that I don't work tomorrow. And the level of happiness or the level of relief or whatever you want to call it that I felt every single time that I reminded myself that I didn't work tomorrow was so great. I don't have to go to sleep right now and wake up tomorrow and go to work. It's not even about waking up early. I don't give a fuck about that. It's the fact that I'm spending 10 hours not doing the thing that I want to be doing. So much time not to be doing the thing that I want to be doing. And I was thinking about that. Once I reach a point where I can quit my job, this is going to be every single day. It's just going to be, I get to go to bed and then I get to wake up and then I get to work. It's not going to be, I have to. You know, obviously I have to if I want to make a livelihood. No shit. But it's just a whole perspective shift. And I'm just excited for that. And I think more along the lines of what I was thinking about today was, even if I can't afford to quit my job, I think it would be in my best interest to push for it prematurely, because even one full month of not having to work, that freedom for me would do so much. That relief, that the lack of, I guess, requirements on my behalf geographically to show up somewhere and spend my time doing not the thing that I want to be doing. I just think that would do wonders for me. But obviously I'm not going to quit my job next week. I need to get some income coming in because I haven't sold any clients yet. I haven't even really advertised the program. All right, speaker, turn off. I haven't really even advertised the program at all. So obviously there's nobody coming into the program. But once I start getting people in, that changes the whole landscape. So we'll get there when we get there. But for now, I just got to keep on working. And, you know, there's certain things that I want to accomplish so bad in life. And I just discovered a new thing on my damn MacBook. There's a tab button at the top and you can click on, wow, you can see every single tab. Wow, dude, you can search tabs, profiles, bookmarks. Oh, my bookmarks are right there. Well, I'll be damned. I came from a Windows computer. I've had Windows my whole life. There's my history. So I'm just on Google Chrome, but on the top I have file, edit, view, history, bookmarks, profiles, tab, window, help. I never use that shit because on Windows that wasn't a thing. Dude, I got so many options up here. Huh. The more you know, huh? Anyway, so yeah, once I just reach that point, man, once I can quit my job, that's going to be insanity. So anyway, how's the program going? How close am I to being ready to launch the shit? Dude, I'm very close. I think now I can admit that I'm actually kind of procrastinating it because I keep trying to think of things that I could add to make it better. And the truth is, there's not much I could add right now that would make the biggest difference. It's only going to be those finishing touches, or trying to stay organized or whatever. Because there's a lot of fucking content in what I call the vault. I'm just going to go over it again. So we have 5 folders right now. One is called onboarding and general information. We have a video on how to set up the app, a slideshow on how to link MyFitnessPal to the app. And then we have a document on how to take your measurements. For example, your thigh, your chest, your shoulders, bicep, calves, waist. Tips on how to accurate, why we need to take measurements. Just a little document to cover that information. And that's the onboarding thing. And I feel like that there needs to be more to that. So it'll come with time, but I think I'm trying too hard to get it right the first time when I can just keep on adding more. I mean, the quickest way for me to learn, honestly, would be to put somebody through the program and then see what they need, what they don't need, and then adjust accordingly. Because right now, not one person has seen any of this shit. But anyway, the second folder is the Allegiant nutrition folder. We have the introduction video, and we have 9 more videos afterwards. So that's actually really thorough. I mean, I like that. How do I go back? Let's go like that. Here we go. And we have the macro cheat sheets folder. So we've got the video on how to use them, and we've got the 7 different documents there for to help somebody out. And then we've got the MyFitnessPal folder. So we got an overview video and 6 videos on how to set up MyFitnessPal, how to use everything. So that's great. Which, thank goodness, I found my old folders for that. And then we have the folder number 5. We have the 7 meal plans, and then the video on how to use the meal plans. And then we've got the 90-second check-in video guide. We've got the conversion chart for measurements. We've got the drop set chart reference. We've got the portion guide visual. We've got the raw to cooked conversion chart. We've got the 7-day recap video explanation. We've got the 90-day check-in. Oh, there's 2 videos. Oh, that's the link. Wait, oh, fuck. Okay, so these are videos. Let's see. Let's click on this. 90-second check-in, open. Where does this take us? Should be a neato video. Yep, the intake form. No, it's not a video. It's the form itself. So actually, right there, I need to rename them so I know if it's a video or if it's a form. See that right there? I can make an improvement. Wouldn't have known that if I didn't go through and try this shit out. But anyway, I got the 7-day recap, weekly check-in form. We've got the daily check-in form, and we got the intake form. And I got the video on how to do the 90-second check-in. I need to make... Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is I could absolutely take a client right now, because if we go over here to Rebrandly, which is the software that I use, it's an online software, it's free. It shortens the link of other links, and you can make your own URL. So that way when you paste something to someone, it just looks nice. So I've got the Stripe checkout, so the 16-week paid in full and the 16-week month to month. So if I click on the 16-week, how do I go to it? Visit the 16-week paid in full. I click the link, it takes me to a payment screen. I pay right there, and that's really cool. So that's good. I'm ready for that. And because I have the link, it's all good to go. I just have to have somebody fill it out. That's when I get paid, which is nuts, dude. So that's cool. Yeah, so I feel like I'm kind of procrastinating. A lot of this shit doesn't really need to be done before I get a client, but I just want things to flow a certain way. Like, for example, I want to make a form, because I got a form today, a type form sent to me from my coaching program, and it was just a milestone thing for them to collect data. So it's like, how many clients do you have? How much money have you made? What's your biggest struggle? How far are you along in the course? All that stuff. What's been the most inspiring thing? Yada, yada, yada. And that's genius. So I was like, I need to make that for my clients. So I'll just make one general form. They'll fill it out they'll fill it out once a week or something like that. And make it super short and sweet. Make it something that they can complete in 15 seconds or less. And that just provides feedback for me on where every client is. So imagine this. Imagine I have 100 clients in the next year, and I've used this sheet every week. So that's 100 clients, 52 weeks. I know it doesn't work this way, but just bear with me for the easy math. That's 520 responses. I can then use that and see, okay, generally speaking, the average at the end of week 1 in the program is the client will lose this much weight, or the client will gain this much muscle, or the client is excited at this point. So I can see this. I can see the trending data. So maybe after 520 responses, I can see that generally around week 7, people start responding lower on the forms or whatever. That allows me to then make adjustments so that by week 7, they don't have that. And maybe I need to do something around week 7 that makes them happier or whatever. So that which gets measured gets fixed, or whatever the saying is. Let's figure that out. That which gets measured gets... What gets measured gets improved. And who said that? Let's give him credit, or she. What gets measured gets managed. Peter Drucker. What gets measured gets improved. Peter Drucker. Oh, we said a different thing. What gets managed gets managed. What gets measured gets met. All right. Lakers down by 2 at the half. What's up? What gets measured gets improved. So looks like Peter Drucker. Also, I think it's funny that we have DR, the sound DR in drink makes the J sound, drink, so it's JRINK. But you definitely don't say drink. Nobody says drink, it's drink. Or maybe my English is horse shit, I don't know. Anyway, I have all these links, I'm ready to go. And yeah, so I want to make a form that allows clients to send feedback on their results rather than just get some numbers, get some trending charts and shit going. Yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. So I'm feeling good. But yeah. One more thing. I'm going to go to bed. Last night, I pretty much called it. I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. So I go and lay in bed. And I'm laying there. I'm dozing off. And my eyes went wide open. I jumped out of bed. I said, oh, fuck. And I came back to my water bottle right here. Still had about, 50 ounces left to go. And so I just chugged the 50 ounces before bed. 10 minutes before bed. And I went to bed. So the streak continues with my water. Actually, let's check out what my streaks are. I actually just completed my purge. And let's see. No phone in bed. So my purge has been no phone in bed. So when that's when I wake up or go to sleep. So if I wake up in the morning, can't grab my phone, can't touch my phone, can't even look at it until I get completely out of bed. Same with going to sleep. Can't touch it, can't use it, can't whatever until I can use it until I get into bed. So can't even sit on the edge of my bed and be on my phone. Nothing. And I think my sleep has improved quite a bit, actually. I feel a lot better. Go figure. And then we have the drinking a gallon of water. That is at a streak of 34 days. That's pretty cool. And dude, I hate to say it, but this rigor task, doing it, I don't even know if I did it yesterday. Doing the small little detail in the day-to-day, that's been the hardest fucking one for me to stick with. It's crazy. So, and then we have the crucible, which is doing something very hard for you to do. Mine is get out of bed within 5 minutes every single day, period. So once I wake up, I got 5 minutes to get out of bed. If I'm still in bed when my second alarm goes off, because I'll have an alarm for example, 3:30, and the next one is 3:35. If I'm still in bed or refuse to get up when that second alarm goes off, I fail. So, and on the days I don't set an alarm, I just wake up and I get out of bed. So that's a streak of 15. So that's the crucible. And then my rigor that's the diamond. That is a streak of 2. Shit's hard, dude. It's hard to do those types of things consistently and pay attention to the details. It just escapes your mind. But I think those things are important. It makes you focus on the little details. My purge, which is the thing you abstain from for 30 days or however long. I'm going to switch up the days. I don't know. Yeah, I'm at 34. I haven't switched anything up. And a gallon of water is nothing. It's just a gallon of water. I don't have an oath when the oath is the 30 days of adhering to something. So oath is adhering to something. Purge is abstaining from something. Rigor is a detail. Crucible is a hard thing for you. So that could be an ice bath. Could be a cold shower. It could be waking up early. Could be going for a run. Could be whatever it is that's fucking brutal for you. That's just so hard for you. But I don't know. So that's where I'm at with that. Anyway, that's it. Oh yeah. So I got my water done. Yeah, that's right. So I drank 50 ounces of water in about 15 minutes because I wanted to go my ass to bed. And how many times did I wake up to go piss in the middle of the night? Twice. And then when I woke up in the morning, seemed like I had a gallon of water in my bladder, and I just couldn't force it out, couldn't push. So it's TMI, huh? I don't know. Just took a 15-minute long piss. It's all good. But anyway, guys, that's the show. That's all I got today. Thanks for listening. Go check out the Allegiant Fit podcast if you haven't already. Go leave a review. Go leave a comment, whatever. Leave a review on this show. Follow me on Instagram, BRQUSE. Follow my fitness page, Bryson.Sessions. It's all on Instagram. Or not. But yeah. Anyways, love you guys. I'll talk to you next time I talk to you. Talk to you next. Peace.